Hi, I'm Dana Freeman, and this is Fundamentals of Violin Playing. Today I want to talk about string crossing. That's one of the challenges on the violin, going from one string to another. I want to start with your arm level. If you're trying to do a string crossing from the G to the D string, it's going to be tricky if your arm's way down here. If you try this, you're going to be very uncomfortable. Or if you put your elbow way too high, it's going to be uncomfortable. So you want to first start with knowing where your string levels are. You're holding your violin in position, put the bow, mid bow on the string, and here's your G level. Then we're going to go to the E level. That's your whole arm going down. A, D, and G. So you have an approximate idea of where your arm is going to be depending on what string you play on. Now we're going to do something I call wobbles. We're going to start down here on the G level, and we're just going to go small bows, G to D. Let's do that 4 times. Now, as you can see, I'm not moving my whole arm. I'm using my wrist and fingers, and that's what you're going to need to have a really good bow and string crossing. The A and the E. Coming back down is a little bit different feeling. So it's going to be the E to the A string. Take your arm with you to the next 2 strings. And the D and the G string. So what you're trying to develop is a relaxed finger and wrist motion. You can also practice it with a pencil to make that more relaxed. But let's do one more time. This is what I call wobbles. 4 times back and forth with the neighboring strings. Start with the G level. It's kind of like waving your hand a little bit too. D and A. A, E. And E, A. Take your arm and that is the beginning of string crossings. You can make it a lot more difficult by playing really at the frog. That uses a lot more flexibility and a lot more strength with your pinky, or you can do it at the tip too for practice. And then we'll start doing it with double stop scales, 6/3 octaves as you get advanced.